Hello and welcome to Black Man Working. I'm your host, Leanna Davis. Black Man Working is a show that features hardworking black men here in the Mid-South area. Today's guest is Mr. Jarvis Shelton. How are you today, Jarvis?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being a guest today.
I'm glad to be here.
Good. So, if you don't mind, we're going to jump straight into the show. Tell me about yourself.
Well, it all started, I was born in 1909. Let me get straight to it. I'm a hard-working man. I have a family. I just had my son January 10th of this year. It's a blessing. I'm always practicing, on being a better person, a better father, and, a better fiance to my woman. Trying to live life and go through the obstacles and challenges that face me. So that's about it. I'm just working on myself being a better man every day.
Yes, sir. That sounds good. What were your past jobs?
First 16, I was working at McDonald's. I had plenty of jobs listings. McDonald's. Mm-hmm. After that, Sam's Club, Bass Pro, where else? KFC. I was working a lot of places. Kroger, a lot of places. 7-Up.
Wow.
That's it.
So let's go back to McDonald's, since that was your very first job. How did you feel when you got that first paycheck?
I could buy my own pair of shoes now. My mama always used to buy my shoes in high school. And she always bought me what she wanted. K-Swiss. Everybody's wearing Jordans and Reeboks and Forces back then. So when I got that first $6-7 paycheck, I went and bought my own Forces, my own pair of Forces. So yeah, that was what I wanted.
So you felt good.
I felt good. Ecstatic.
About how many jobs you had? Let's get a rough number. You named about 7.
I had about 10. I'm working 2 now. So if you want to add them to, it's 12.
Now, out of all of the jobs you've had, the 12 jobs, which one did you think, this is the one, this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
Coca-Cola. Because I was on my last at Coca-Cola. I lost my job at Cordova Safety Gloves prior to that, so I couldn't even pay a $77 phone bill. So I had to ask for God, pray. I had to stay back with my grandma. I got kicked out of my house. Mm-hmm. So it was tough. So the Coca-Cola gave me that call May 14th, 2013. Told me, Jarvis, you ready to start? Got that job that same day. Went to work the next week.
Now, are you at Coca-Cola now?
Yes, I am.
So you've been there, what, about 5 years?
4.
4 years.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the challenges that you face at work as far as coworkers, supervisors, the workload itself?
With customers, I don't have any problems with the customers because that's my job, engaged with the customers every day. Make sure, our product goes out there and it's out there for them to buy and get a hold to. With managers, I'm always thorough with the managers. When it comes to, putting our displays out where they need us to be at and, where they want us to be in the back or in the front, all that. Well, other than that, my coworkers, I'm great with all my coworkers. I train everybody that comes through the doors. So
good.
That's all. That's about it.
Are you inside of the warehouse, inside of the store?
No, I'm in Walmarts and Targets and Sam's Club, making orders and stocking shelves and helping people.
So you're the Coca-Cola guy that comes to the place to restock. That's you.
That's all. That's what I am. That's what I am.
Okay. Now, have you ever been fired from a job?
No.
Never.
I always was taught, you quit. You put your 2 week notice in before you get fired, before you let somebody fire you, because you want to have that record. You always want to go back because you never know you might need them. So.
Have you ever been on the verge of being fired or in some hot water?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Sam's Club. I was on the forklift. I knocked the fire extinguisher down. The fire extinguisher down on the forklift, and that was my last strike. So I told them, look, I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 week notice in before anything happens. So I did that. The next week I just told them, look, I'm done. Thank you for the opportunity. It's best I'd go somewhere else. And that was it on that.
So you said that was your last strike. What did you do?
Strike.
Let's get to strike 1 and strike 2.
I was a car attendant. I hit 2 cars. We're not gonna get into all that. I hit 2 cars.
Wow.
Pending charges. No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing. Yeah.
Well, you seem to be a very hard-working black man. What motivates you to work?
To be honest, my son, 'cause I really never wanted to work for anybody. I wasn't working myself. But motivated me, my son, when he got here. I knew I had to go hard for him, and I wanted to start something, give him something to look forward to in life. So that's the only part. That's the only thing that's motivating me right now. So.
Well, your son, you told me you had your son in January. You've been working for years. What were your other motivators to get you out to work? Was it just money or shoes?
At a young age, everybody think about, I just want some money in my pocket. I'm 27 right now, so I'm not even thinking about just money. I'm just thinking about benefits that go along with the money and how I can take care of my child and my family right now. So back then, it was just about money. So that was it. I wasn't thinking about anything, just money. And after I get that money, next day it's gone. So what I'm gonna do now for the rest of these 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So
may as well keep working.
Might as well keep working.
What do you think about tattoos in the workplace?
Oh, I don't see what the problem is. I have a doctor that has tattoos asleep. I see managers with tattoos in the workplace. I don't see what the big deal is.
Is it a stereotype that you get with that?
Talking about as far as me working in there, have I ever been stereotyped?
let's say that I had a tattoo on my face hosting this show. What would you think of me, real quick?
We wouldn't be having this interview.
Okay, why not?
Because it's about how you bring. Me knowing the kind of person you are right now, you wouldn't have a tattoo. You wouldn't be doing this right now. Having a tattoo on your face, you wouldn't do that.
Okay. It's all about your presentation.
Your presentation. Yeah.
All right.
Solid.
It's all about your presentation. You stay in your chair. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on Black Man Working.
Oh! Your fault. You!
My fault?
Your fault. Your fault.
You're right.
What?
It's my fault.
What do you mean your fault?
You're right, it's my fault. Maybe both of us?
Maybe just you.
Your time is gonna come. Your time is gonna come. It's up to you to reach out to be that friend who comes along. Your day is gonna come.
When you make a friend, you make a difference.
Your day is gonna come.
Friendship. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I would pray. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky. And I'll take a risk, take a chance, make a change, and break away.
TTEN.
Welcome back to Black Man Working. I'm your host, Leanna Davis. Today's guest is Mr. Jarvis Shelton. He's a merchandiser for the Coca-Cola Company. Now, Jarvis, before the break, we talked about a few different things, past jobs, motivators for work, but now I want to get in your business, okay?
That's good.
I want to switch gears and talk about women in the workplace.
Okay.
With more women in the workplace, do you find yourself being approached often?
Every day. I'm not trying to, say I'm the most handsome guy in the world, but yes, every day. I get approached every day. He's so fine. Can I get your number? You just can't do it.
So you're getting approached inside of the stores?
Inside the stores, outside the stores when I'm done.
Well, women love a man in uniform. Do you have a uniform that you wear, correct?
That's true. Yeah, I do.
Have you ever dated a woman where you worked?
That's where I met my fiance in the workplace. But she used to work for Frito Lay then, so I met her in the workplace.
Okay. Have you ever been involved in any drama, any love triangles? You're thinking kind of hard. Think.
2010, I kind of was.
You remember the year?
Yeah, I gotta remember those kind of dates.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a friend. we used to talk. She told me, you know, we was chilling. I didn't know she had a boyfriend at the time. He come through the side window, like he knew somebody was coming.
Wow.
Like he knew somebody was over his house. So that was awkward for me. So that never happened again. I told myself not to put myself in those situations again. I said the next time that happens, they come over my house.
Yeah.
The next time anything happens like that, I make sure they come to my house.
You continue to date women in the workplace after that experience, huh?
Yeah, I did.
You don't ever find yourself regretting dating women that you work with? Like having to see them at home, having to see them at work, having to talk to them all the time?
No, I don't regret it. Cause that, to be honest, that's how I found my fiance. I mean, I didn't stop. I mean, it was awkward when I found her. I saw her on a chip aisle in some cargo pants, sweat, looking rough. She said, "Ugh, I'm ugly. Why do you want me?" I just never, you know, I just give people a chance.
Yeah.
But in that case, I went to her. So.
Your fiance is a hard-working black woman, right?
Right.
I'm a hard-working black woman myself. How do you feel about black women making more money than black men?
I don't feel anything about it because at one point my fiance made more money than me because she was a truck driver for Frito-Lay. Before I came in the picture, she was handling everything. Her house note, her car note, her child, everything, taking care of her parents, family period. So she was doing that by herself. I mean,
so you really respect strong, hard-working women?
yeah, I respect.
Have you ever had any women supervisors?
Yes, I had one of Audrey Walker from Sam's Club. If you see this, I thought about you. Thought about you.
How did that work out with her being in a superior position with you? And, you know, did you feel intimidated or what?
I didn't, because if you think about it, your mom, it's like, I mean, being in the house with your mom growing up, that's like a job. Wash these dishes, take out this trash, you do this, you move this couch, you do that. Same thing with Audrey at Sam's Club. She was just telling us what we need to do, just like a mother would tell her child what to do. So I didn't look at it as like I'm being intimidated or anything like that, or she's intimidating me. I just feel like she was just doing her job, like my mom does her job with me. So.
Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the secret to our guests.
Right.
We already know each other. We actually worked together at McDonald's, our very first job. You remember our supervisor, Miss Vera?
Yeah.
Yes. I would have to say that Miss Vera made me a really strong woman. She taught me how to work.
Right.
Do you feel the same way?
Right. I've been knowing Miss Vera since I was 8. Yeah, she always been that way. How she raised her 2 kids by herself too. So I feel like she gave me my opportunity. She gave me my job at McDonald's when I wanted it. Like I told you before, my mom went buy me my shoes.
Yeah.
I told Miss Vera, look, I need this job. I need this job so I can buy my own shoes. Jarvis, come on down, fill out this application. I did that. She said, you know you're going to be in here working hard, overnight, everything. So you do what you need to do, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to take care of you. I respect Miss Vera.
So do I. What do you think made your bosses hire you?
First, my personality, how I can stand out in the room and how I present myself, how I can answer questions. My resume speaks for itself. I can do anything that anybody asks me to. And plus, I have great work ethic. I always tell the interviewer that I have great work ethic.
Yes. Real quick, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I have a brand that I'm starting, that I already started, called the Fatherhood brand. It's right here on my shirt. I started that this year when my son was born. We getting that started. In 5 years, that's what I want, to have my own company, something that my son can have when I'm gone. And November 12th, the Motherhood brand is coming out. It's for all the mothers. I'm just showing the mothers that, you know, I love y'all and we support everything that y'all do.
That is great. That's a really great thing. The Fatherhood brand and the Motherhood brand. That's good, Jarvis. We're going to come back. We're going to have to take a break. But when we come back, Jarvis is going to tell you men that's sitting at home thinking about getting out to work, he's going to tell you what you need to do to get out. Stay in your chair. We'll be right back on Black Man Working.
Listen to me. I have 30 seconds. did you about me?
About being a kid with a disability.
I am a joker.
I am a songwriter.
And I'm intimate.
I'm a football fan.
I am a girl who likes math and science.
I am Courtney. Ratatouille.
Hey, I'm speaking of.
And I am not.
And I am not.
And I am not going to be bullied. Got it?
TTEN.
Now, Jarvis, we have a few men at home they want to get out and work. They don't know how to start. They need some money. They want some money, but they don't know what to do. I want you to look into the camera and talk to the men at home and give them just some words of encouragement.
Looking for a job. All I can tell you is, get up every morning. Read the newspapers. There's jobs out there. Internet job sites. Find somebody to help you build a resume if you can't build your own resume. Just get out there and search, ask for help. You have plenty of resources in Memphis. You got job sites, and you have what a lot of websites called Indeed. What's monsterjobs.com, Snagger Jobs. You have all those types of things to help you out and search. It should be no reason a man should be out working, none at all. Because bills have to be paid, and you just can't have it over a woman's head, because women need help too from time to time. Just all I can tell you, just go out every day and just keep doing, keep searching, just build your resume, because that's what jobs are looking for. You having a good resume. It doesn't matter if you're working at McDonald's or getting a job at Taco Bell or Walmart. Everybody's looking at your character. Present yourself. Make sure you wear nice clothes, nice slacks, get you some nice shoes, stuff like that. Make sure you present yourself. Your speech is on point. And just make sure that you come in with the right attitude once you get that job interview.
You gotta have the right attitude. Gotta get out and work. Get out and look for work.
Right.
So we have a couple of men that's like, I applied to 20 different jobs. I finally got 2 callbacks. Mm-hmm. I finally got 1 interview. Mm-hmm. And when I got in the interview, they told me that the job only pays $7.25. Right. What would you say to that man who doesn't accept a job because it's not enough money?
When we first started at McDonald's, we were working
$5.50.
$5.50. What we worked up to $7.
Yeah. After years.
If you gotta start at the bottom, then you just have to start at the bottom, because trust me, you're gonna make it. You're gonna get your way up there. Mm-hmm. It just takes work and the time. You can go. You can look for a $13 an hour job, 14-hour job, but it comes with a lot of work. You have to have a license sometime. You have to, cause some men out here, they do drugs. We're not gonna act like they don't. Mm-hmm. But so take that low job if you can, if that's your only resort, and just take it and build on it. Cause you never know. You might turn out to be a manager. You might turn out to be an owner. You never know.
Or even an entrepreneur owning your own brand,
right.
The fatherhood brand. We're going to shout you out again.
Shout me out.
Now, do you feel pressure to perform better than any other race?
I feel like as a black man, I have to show that I'm dedicated every day, because I'm not trying to say that I'm a racist or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Just trying to say that white people are more more looked at than African Americans in the job area.
Yeah.
It's just a fact. So every day I'll do what I have to do. Tuck in my shirt, pull up my pants, cuff my pants, wear my work boots, make sure I'm lined up nice, as you can see I am right now. Just make sure everything is on point to make sure you look is just as nice as the other person besides you. I don't want to say white person,
but when we think about different races, you know, we have Asians and Hispanics also.
Right.
So do you feel like you're in competition with all of these other different races?
No, I don't think I'm in a competition with the other races. It's just one. To me, to be honest, it's just one for me. So that's what I'm working towards. I'm trying to beat that.
Good. Who are some people that influence you to work?
My mom. After her divorce with my father, it was like she took on 3 jobs every day. She I don't know how she did it. She fed us, made sure we had everything. Had the house, the light bill, everything paid for. Made sure we was taken care of going to school. Make sure our grades was good. I just can't thank her enough for. She taught me not to ever be lazy. I always, just take care of yourself. Once you get a family and all this, you gotta do this. So that's what she always told me.
Now, the years are flying by. Like, I remember when we first got our first cell phone, I had that Cricket flip phone. With the time flying by and technology growing the way it is, the young people can transition with the technology. Mm-hmm. What are some other skills that they need to have as far as patience, common sense, different other skills and values that they need to have in order to be successful?
People don't know attitude. Having an attitude is a skill. That is a skill. Mm-hmm. Like, teach yourself how to, be calm in certain situations, and how to act towards people and treat people. That's a skill. That's the number one skill you should have. Your attitude towards people and the way you communicate towards people. Communication is the number one thing too. So yeah, it's not all about technology. Technology is just one thing to get you in the door, kind of. But it's all about your attitude, communication that's gonna make people look at you like, okay, this the person we need, or this the guy that we need in our workforce or our area or some sort. So that's it. I mean, attitude and communication. That's the main too.
Yes, I agree. A lot of times employers will hire the one that has a great attitude but can't really do all the skills over the person that can do all the skills with a bad attitude. No one wants a bad attitude or a bad communicator in the workplace. You stay in your chair. Unfortunately, we got to take another break, you all. We'll be right back on Black Man Working.
Oh! Your fault. You!
My fault?
Your fault. Your fault.
You're right.
What?
It's my fault.
What do you mean, your fault?
Just the two of us.
You're right, it's my fault.
We can make it.
Maybe both of us?
Maybe just you.
Just the two of us. Building.
TTEN.
We're back. If you're just tuning in, you have missed an incredible show. My guest today, Jarvis Shelton, is a merchandiser for the Coca-Cola Company, and he's actually one of my old friends. We started working together way back when at McDonald's, starting off at $5.85. I know that it sounds bad today. Now, Jarvis, I'm done with all of the personal questions, as far as work questions. I want to know a little bit more about you. What are your hobbies?
Of course, people that know me, I like to play basketball. That's my favorite thing to do. Right now, my fiance has taught me how to read. Oh wait, not taught me how to read. Let me take that back. Now teach me how to read. Come on now. I've been reading more. I've been reading more books.
Good. Wow.
I've been reading. She was teaching me how to cook, which I'd never done before in my life, and it's still something new to me today. So I like to cook. Just like enjoy spending time with my family, man. Those are my hobbies I love. That's it, my hobbies.
Now, I don't have to ask about your relationship status because you have told us throughout the show about this fiance. She seems like a great woman. She's really have helped you grow, right?
She changed a lot. I was going nowhere.
Wow.
She gave me my first child. I mean, what can a man ask for? She gave me my first child. She was there for me. My sister died last year of cancer. I thank God for her. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. So I had to make her my wife. So
great, that's great. You see, you gonna be emotional on your wedding day, man, because you emotional right now. That's great. That is great.
I had to. So,
do you have any final words, any thoughts, any shout outs that you want to give?
I want to shout out to my my partner in the fatherhood and motherhood brand, Rashad Williams. He's a great supporter, and he's a great creator and a great thinker. I hate him sometimes, but that's what brothers do. Shout out my fiance. I love you. My two boys at the house. Everybody, I want to tell you about the fatherhood brand. This brand is about supporting not only fathers but the mothers too. The mothers have to play their father role sometimes because they're single. They can be single too. They're teaching their kids, their sons, how to be men sometimes. And I know that's a hard role. So it's not just for men, it's for women too. The motherhood brand is actually releasing November 12th, where we have everything for the mothers, including leggings, which I'll give every lady in this room a pair, and hoodies and hats. All that's coming November 12th. A promo's coming out this Friday for it. We have a commercial coming out this Saturday. It's just good. I just feel good about this. No other person has done this.
Great.
I've looked up. No other person has done this. We have backpacks too, purses on the way, bed sheets. All that's coming. It's coming in the year, this year.
Well, everyone, that's our time. Again, I'm Leanna Davis. I'm your host of Black Man Working. If you would like to be a guest on my show, or if you know someone that would like to be a guest, you can email me at info@ttenetwork.com. Once again, that's info@ttenetwork.com. I'll see you next time on Black Man Working.